Hello everyone, welcome to Economics Bridge. Let's make economics simple, practical, and easy to understand.
Today, we're going to begin one of the most important topics in economics, the scope of economics. Have you ever wondered why economics is divided into different branches? Why do some concepts focus on individual consumers and firms while others study the entire economy? And what is the difference between what is and what ought to be in economics? In this chapter, we'll answer all these questions in a simple and easy to understand way. We'll explore the four major branches of economics: microeconomics, macroeconomics, positive economics, and normative economics. By the end of this lesson, you'll have a clear understanding of each concept and be fully prepared for your exams. So let's get started. The scope of economics. The scope of economics mainly divided into the two fields of study. 1. Microeconomics and macroeconomics. 2. Positive economics and normative economics. Microeconomics, this term coined by Ragnar Frisch. Here micro means small thus. Microeconomics deals with the analysis of small individual units of the economy, such as individual consumers, individual firms, and small aggregates of individual units. It is the study of particular firms, particular households, individual prices, wages, incomes, individual industries, particular commodities. Importance and uses. A. It is microeconomics that tells us how a free market economy, with its millions of consumers and producers, work to decide about the allocation of productive resources among the thousands of goods and services. B. It explains the conditions of efficiency in consumption and production and highlights the factor which are responsible for the departure from efficiency or economic optimum. C. It shows how monopoly leads to misallocation of resources and therefore involves loss of economic efficiency or welfare. Also makes important and useful policy recommendations to regulate monopoly so as to attain economic welfare at maximum extent. D. Microeconomic theory reveals that when the externalities exist, free working of the price mechanism fails to achieve economic efficiency since it does not take into account the benefits or harms made to those external to the individual producers and the consumers. These requires government interventions in order to achieve maximum social welfare. 2. Macroeconomics, this term coined by Ragnar Frisch. Here macro means large. Thus, macroeconomics deals with the analysis of the economy as a whole and its large aggregates, such as total income and national output, total employment, total consumption, aggregate investment. It is also known as aggregative economics. Macroeconomics concerns itself with such a variable as the aggregate volume of output in an economy, with the extent to which its resources are employed, with the size of the national income, with the general price level. Importance. A. It is to explain what determines the level of national income and employment and what causes fluctuation in the level of national income, output, and employment. B. Macroeconomics also concerns itself with showing how the general level of prices is determined. C. Macroeconomics is also deal in theory of economic growth. 3. Positive economics. Positive economics is concerned with explaining what it is. That is, it describes theories and laws to explain observed economic phenomena. A. In positive microeconomics, it is concerned with explaining the determination of relative prices and the allocation of resources between different commodities. B. In positive macroeconomics, it is concerned with how the level of national income and employment, aggregate consumption and investment, and the general level of prices are determined. 4. Normative economics. Normative economics is concerned with what should be or what ought to be the things. What should be the prices? What should be the saving rate? What should be the allocation of resources? And what should be the distribution of income? These questions fall within the purview of normative economics. Normative economics involves value judgments. By value judgments, we mean the conceptions of the people about what is good or bad. These conceptions regarding values of the people are based on ethical, political, philosophical, and religious belief of the people and are not based on any scientific laws or logic. Thanks for watching. If you found this lesson helpful, please like, share, subscribe. See you in the next class.